That's your copy, wise guy.
Okay. Well, throw all these pieces of paper at me.
Good afternoon and welcome. Oops. Actually, we're not going to talk yet till 5:30 because our coverage doesn't kick in till then.
Well, 10 seconds by my watch. $5:30.
Good afternoon and welcome to this presentation of girls high school soccer. Second half of our field hockey soccer doubleheader as the Attleboro Lady Blue Bombardiers, healthier today, host the Franklin Lady Panthers. Attleboro coming off, the Bombardiers last year were 5-5-5, very consistent, lost their three top scorers, but they've got lots of experience back. Franklin 6-4-2 last year. Jody Klein, the former JV coach, is the interim head coach, is Tom Geisen, who's been there forever, is having some health difficulties, which Jody assures me he's recovering from well. But last year, Ned, in 11 of their 12 games, Franklin recorded a shutout with a freshman goaltender. And we don't have the positions here. And I got to get her name maybe at halftime. But in the first round of the Hockomock Cup, they were upset by Oliver Ames, 1-0. Imagine that. You give up a goal for the second time in 14 games, and you're knocked out of a tournament.
It's an interesting sport.
Yes.
And again, as a reminder, the soccer lines are yellow.
Yep.
They're the far outside lines, using almost the entire width of the field here.
The Bombardiers, their opening game, they had a 3-0 win over New Bedford, which we had for you. Lost to Oliver Ames 5-1 in their second game, but now they are completely healthy. Their junior starter, Alexis Campbell, is back in goal. Their all-everything player, junior midfielder, junior captain, Emily Dunley, is back from her ankle injury. Don't worry, folks. We'll talk about the game in a minute.
Yeah.
But Emily Dunley is back as well. It's going to take us a while. Our apologies to Franklin fans. They did not have a program for us, so one of the players, Emily Riley, hand wrote the whole thing for me. But we don't have positions or years, and I forgot to ask her the name of the goaltender.
Yeah.
Rats.
Who was wearing I think a non-numbered shirt. So we.
Oh, it's got to be on here somewhere. Hold on. Da, 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 da. Strong defense as always.
Okay.
Sophomore Rachel Welch is in goal. So let me highlight Rachel's. There we go. All right, let's get to the action.
Another goal kick coming up.
What did I miss in the first 3 minutes, Ned?
Some back and forth. Nothing actually amazing. I think they're bunching too much to my taste. But
okay.
Like they always say, we've watched both of us, a lot of professional soccer, and they can kick the ball so much farther, they don't get near each other.
Yes. Ball was stolen from Emily Dunley, which you don't see often. And here comes Franklin. Speed down the left wing. That's number 18, Kelly O'Connor. Long shot is blocked. And is that Calderon? Yes, Olivia Calderon, another one of the captains. But O'Connor gets by her. Centering pass in front, broken up in front and cleared.
Good defensive work. Help out your keeper.
Might have been Stromfors there, the junior, with that outstanding play.
Unfortunately, the sun has settled down below our windows now.
Yeah. Our officials on the near side of the field, John Martins, played his high school soccer at Cumberland, Rhode Island. Didn't want to tell me how many years ago. And Gene Stewart, with a lot of personalities, the ref on the far side of the field. I asked his name. He said Paul Healy. I said, hey, that's my... Wait a minute. But Gene played at Norton High School. And we've had him for a lot of games. He's a good ref. Nice hustle there by the Bombardiers, number 17, Allison Hay, until she grabbed the arm of the...
Well, still good hustle, just not quite the thing to do.
Here's number 6 for the Bombardiers, Lindsay Anastasia. So she's new to the starting lineup since the first week.
I must admit, it's a little confusing to do back-to-back field hockey and soccer because the rules on who wears what color change between the two sports.
Yes, the home team is white in field hockey, blue or colored in soccer. Attleboro, the royal blue. Crossing pass, first save of the game by Rachel Welch. Again, just a sophomore.
And of course, because both these teams believe in blue, you know, we've been watching a lot of blue and white uniformed people for an hour.
Attleboro royal blue and white. Franklin navy blue, sky blue and white. Very similar to University of Rhode Island's color scheme. Far side of the field, good defensive work by Bethany Alves, just a sophomore. Again, Attleboro lost Jessica Gates, Briley Harnois, and Bella Salviati to graduation. Only their 3 top scorers, but again, with players like Dunley and Calderon on the back line.
Did I hear you say the coach feels they're all healthy now?
Yes, they are healthy. Yes, they. Well, actually, they lost Olivia Cook to an ACL injury. She's out for the year in a scrimmage. Couldn't get a lot on that shot. Was number 18 O'Connor, cleared by I believe Dunley, Emily Dunley. And again, Attleboro coming out in a 4-4-2 formation today. So 4 backs, 4 midfielders, 2 forwards. By the way, we mentioned Bella Salviati, who was an all-star her last 2 years. Could run like the wind in the Attleboro football game Friday night, Ned. 10-7 victory. They won a game-winning field goal as time expired by Bella's little brother.
Little?
Yeah. Anthony Salviati kicked a 30-yard field goal. Soccer's in the family, and I apologize to the Salviati family. I can't remember the older sister's name, who also played for the Bombardiers. And there she is back in goal, Alexis Campbell. Campbell and Dunley both suffered ankle injuries in the first scrimmage. Dunley passes it back to her goaltender, who can't use her hands here. Pressed by Franklin. There's a turnover. Great hustle. Who is that? That was number 5 for Franklin, Anya Zub, who I think is also just a sophomore if I have my pregame research right. Yes, a sophomore. She had 3 goals and 4 assists last year, so keep an eye on number 5. Talking to Jody Klein was kind of like talking to Coach Steve Santos of the Bombardiers. Both teams very, very confident in their defenses. Wish they had more success at finding the back of the net on offense.
Well, you can't win without scoring, but you also can't lose if your defense is better.
Ned, you got your N95 mask this week. I got to get your microphone louder. There we go. Nice steal again by number 16, Alves.
This is one of the few masks I got that doesn't fog my glasses, which is helpful for seeing the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't put mine on for this game. Sorry. I'll get to that next break.
Yeah, by Attleboro rules, we wear masks in the press box, though the crowd does not.
Yeah,
because they're outside.
And we got the windows wide open. There's number 17, Allison Hay. And I'll try not to confuse number 17, Hay, and number 7, Davies, as much as I did last time. But again, you can't have 2 players with a 7 in their number and the same hairstyle. What are you trying to do to us?
There should be rules. Oh!
Almost a big steal on the far side for Franklin. That's number 8, Kate Ewald. 31:45 to go. 2 40-minute halves, no score. Whoops, sorry, Ned. There we go. Franklin, they look very patient with their ball possession.
Well, I agree. They also are definitely hustling.
Yeah. Hamad for Franklin, broken up by Stromfors of Attleboro.
And that was an example of hustle the other way.
Yeah.
The ball's coming. I'm going to go get it from you.
Yes, and broken up by Stromfors. Trust me, folks, that won't be the last time you hear that phraseology today. Oh, balls trickles all the way through. But no, they had Stromfors and Calderon in back, and with Olivia Cook, Steve Santos felt they had 3 all-star caliber players out of 4 on the back line, and for Olivia to go down and to lose her entire senior year is just heartbreaking.
Yeah, and there's no redo like there can be in college.
Right, no redshirt years. Bombardiers having trouble generating offense. Short pass to Dunley is intercepted by Chloe Barca. Stromfors breaks it up.
Well, if you got to repeat your senior year and do the fun parts of it in high school, that might be good.
Well, I could have used that.
I've already passed my classes. I'm just here for the parties and,
I was 17 when I graduated high school. I could have used another year. Might have reached puberty. No, sorry. That was junior year. Nice block of a pass. Centering pass by Santoro.
Crowded in
Rolling
front of the
in
goal
front,
here.
tipped, and it's in. Number 18 scored the goal. Ned, did you see who had that crossing pass?
No, I did not. I was actually distracted by far too many bodies.
Yeah.
And, it got to be a bouncing ball, and certainly was a nice tip in.
Yeah. Beautiful arcing pass across the box, and on the dead run, Kelly O'Connor got her left leg up and put that in. And it's 1-0 Franklin. 29:54 to go. So that's what, the 11th minute?
Yes. Well, maybe.
No, that's.
You sure this is the 12th?
I found my chart.
Oh, you found your chart. That's it. You're not figuring it out. You're just looking it up. Oops. There's some speed there.
You know what? I have to go without my chart.
You know who was that on the far side?
I was looking through my briefcase trying to find my reverse time chart so I can get the minutes right, but
I can't read the number.
We'll get better, folks. It's been a rocky start for Ned and I here.
Yeah.
Again, a doubleheader. We just finished the field hockey game. There was only about 10 minutes between games. And
these young women warmed up very quickly.
Yeah. I think they were warming up on one of the practice fields, which is why they could get over here. But again, Franklin didn't have a roster for us, so all the time normally talking to the coaches and getting some useful information was spent writing down names with the help of Emily Riley, who, as far as I'm concerned, is the MVP for Franklin.
For the soccer game, as opposed to the football player who got you water.
Steal, shot, goal!
Did he give that? Yes.
And that's going to be an unassisted goal for Franklin. I think that's the sophomore sub. And Steve Santos calls a timeout for the Bombardiers. Yeah, it is number 5, Anya Zub. That one we know, based on the steal, is an unassisted goal.
Right.
2-0 Franklin.
Very good ball awareness by Franklin. You get that opportunity and then didn't handle it correctly. I was not going to use the word choke, but just, too often you get something like that. And, I overreact, and she did not.
So Zub, again, 4 goals, 3 assists last year as a freshman. Boy, Hockomock Sports there with Ryan and Josh Perry. They know what they're talking about when it comes to soccer, because the 2 players they mentioned. Oh, Kelly O'Connor, number 18. So the 2 goal scorers for Franklin, a sophomore and a freshman.
Oh.
We'll be right back after this on AACS 15 Sports.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
The Elder Dental Program will hold a dental screening clinic on Saturday, September 18th from 8:45 a.m. to 1 p.m. This clinic is for Massachusetts residents and seniors 60 years and older. Participants will have the opportunity to be screened for oral cancers and to receive a denture cleaning. For more information, call 774-203-1326. The dental screening clinic is organized by the Elder Dental Program, a project of the Community VNA.
Welcome back. 2-0 Franklin. Goals about 2 minutes apart by a freshman O'Connor and a sophomore Zub. As boy, did they blitz the Bombardiers. And our apologies, folks. Again, Ned and I will get better as the game moves on. A little disjointed.
Right.
Emily Dunley goes down. Fortunately, no further injury to the ankle injury she suffered in a scrimmage early on. Scrimmages were not kind to the Bombardiers this year. Their starting goalie, junior captain, center midfielder, and one of their outside defenders all went down with injury. Unfortunately, Olivia Cook for the year. Anastasia. The junior gets it up. And again, the play goes down to our left. There's that left wing.
Yeah.
Kelly O'Connor.
With speed.
Yeah.
Lots of it.
Keeps it in, crosses, tipped. Zub going after it. Calderon tries to clear, kept in by O'Connor. Oh, Calderon wins that matchup, and here's Hay, who'll try to clear it out. Knocked out of bounds by Franklin's Bridget Leo. Short throw in, that's Emily Kahn. Oh, Emily Kang trying to knock it back to Anastasia. A little too much oomph.
Right.
Whoops.
Yeah. Throw-ins are 50-50 balls.
Yeah, especially in a turf this bouncy. Zub with a cross. Knocked out of there by, that was number 19, Santoro. All the way back for Franklin. There's Izzy Arnold. Onside. No, Zub was offside, yes.
I really hope that was offside.
Yeah. Free kick for the Bombardiers. Here's Alexis Campbell, junior goaltender. Knocked down by Franklin's Leo. And they'll set it all the way back to their goaltender, Welch, sophomore. Boy, what a young Franklin team. Again, they lost 11 seniors from last year's squad. Franklin won the Kelly Rex division of the Hockomock League last year and then upset by Oliver Ames in the first round of the Hawk Cup. Getting a rest for the Bombardiers is Hay. Coming in as number 10, Casey Parker. Parker had a beautiful goal against New Bedford on opening day. There's another sub for the Bombardiers. Yeah, number 8 is in as well, Angelique Duran.
Ooh, good pressure on the keeper.
That's Davies, just a sophomore. Kang. Davies, kind of off the side of her foot, but that'll go over the touch line. Goal kick for Franklin.
Yep.
What are you seeing, Ned?
Well, I'm just saying, we have a ball person on this side, but they already had a ball. I'm not sure there's a ball person on the other side or not. Coaches may be doing that job. No, there is somebody.
Trying to get the number on that center back for Franklin as Attleboro still looking for their first quality shot. Nice move by Kelly O'Connor. That kid's a freshman. Get away from me. Calderon, an outstanding back for Attleboro, gets it up to number 10, Parker. Kept in. Long chip by Franklin. Here comes O'Connor. She can pick him up and put him down. Getting there first, though, is Santoro. And again, that's Isla.
I think her fellow teammates told her there was somebody coming because she suddenly picked up her speed. Franklin's got a couple of fast people in their attack.
And Young, there's Zub. Heads it to herself. Cleared out by Zhang. Sprinting forward is Parker. Oh, nice move by number 9, Nora Anderson. Oh,
No, offside.
Offside again.
Oh-ho.
Nora Anderson in the back, number 9. Her hair even a brighter red than my daughter Grace's.
Right. Number 5 got away with something there because she kicked the ball away.
Ooh.
That's good for a card on lots of levels.
Yeah. Calderon will start. 2-0 Franklin as we approach 23 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the half. Chang with a nice play. Parker trying to keep the pressure on. Out of bounds, throw in for Anderson. Bridget Leo couldn't quite keep that in. Zhang, Santoro, Calderon, Zub putting the pressure on. Anderson didn't get a lot on that though, and Parker puts the pressure on. Again, Parker having the honor to wear number 10, which Briley Harnois wore for 4 years as a varsity player. And she's got the aggression to match it.
Safe putting the ball out from Franklin to give them time to reset themselves.
Steal.
Yeah.
Sophomore Alves. Overpowered, though, by Bridget Leo. And then Leo goes down, free kick. Franklin, 21:50 to go first half. Ned, the reports about Franklin's defense being good, I don't think they were exaggerated.
Yeah, they are pretty good about stopping things and then getting it out of their end.
Yeah.
Attleboro is having trouble getting out of their end. They're not doing too badly most of the time of stopping the ball, but they're not getting that big kick or that big pass combination.
Yeah, number 7, Maddie Horton, and number 9, Nora Anderson, the two central defenders for the back line. And Hawk Sports wrote, defense been Franklin's hallmark for a while now. The Panthers finished 2019 with clean sheets of 11 of their final 12 games, allowing only that extra time goal to Oliver Ames in the playoffs. And Anderson has been the mainstay, the junior, of that defense the past 2 seasons. Wow. Not just her physical presence, but her good reading of the game. And plus, you can see she's tall, she's strong.
Right.
Central casting for a central defender at the high school level, Ned?
Yeah. Lots of levels.
Yeah.
It's one of the more reliable places you see big people in professional soccer.
Yeah.
Is among those defenders.
Attleboro with a long cross. Breaking it up is number 6, Izzy Arnold. She's on the left outside.
Really now, I was going to say. A little bit too much arm pushing there.
That was Avery Greco, number 14. Both teams using a 4-4-2, 4 defenders, 4 midfielders, 2 forward lineup. Zub. Broken up by Santoro.
Good combination by Attleboro here.
Trying to get it down the left side, and I believe that was Davies, the forward over there, and because she was afraid of going offside, she had to hold up, and that led to the turnover. Inside the last 20 minutes, so the second half of the first half.
Which in other sports is known as a quarter, but you know,
Yes.
not in soccer anymore. It was last year, but not
Yeah.
this year.
Here comes a throw-in. Ayala Santoro.
Some of these throw-ins are a little marginal. They need to be a bit more careful. You have to bring that ball back behind your head enough to make the official happy. Oops, no.
Wow. You know, those 2 Franklin goals in about 2 minutes and 16 seconds put a damper on the crowd, didn't
Right. Oh, yes. We're not hearing much of anything. I'm not sure they were as noisy as the field hockey people.
they?
But
Yeah. Oh, nice move by
nice.
Alves. And that's number 8, Duran.
It's muscling the defender off legally.
Yes. Back to Alves. Dunley.
Drop it into the backfield.
Parker is going after it. Broken up nicely by the Franklin defender. Santoro tries to keep it in.
We do. We got it. That's sort of the first sort of mistake we've seen by Franklin defense of not clearing it well.
Nice move by Parker. By the way, that earlier nice play by Franklin defense was Izzy Arnold, the left outside back. Calderon chases it. Nice reverse spin, but Zub stays right with her. And that leads to a turnover to the freshman O'Connor.
And
getting it back is Santoro. But O'Connor gets it back. Clearing pass knocked down by Calderon. Can't keep it in play, though.
Bad call. That was in.
Again, the official on the near side, John Martins. Played sports in Cumberland, Rhode Island. No, Ned, not in the 1800s. Stop that.
Does someone need a ball?
There we go. 17:25 to go, first half.
So what
Corner kick.
Okay, so she does have the ball. She's holding it so we can't see it, you know.
So Franklin with 2 shots and 2 goals. Their sophomore goaltender Rachel Welsh with 1 save. Here's the first corner kick of the game. Left-footed attempt. Far post, headed down. Oh, nice play. Who's the defender over there? Because that was not goaltender Campbell who made the first touch. Olivia Calderon. Who else? Wow, what a play by Calderon. Without that, it's 3-0. O'Connor trying to get it to Zub. Knocked out of there by Kaylin Gray. Chasing it in the road end for Franklin, number 7, Maddie Horton.
Keeper comes way out.
Wow. Oh, nice work by Angelique Duran. Boy, they talk about playing defense in layers.
Yeah.
And boy, is Franklin defense always someone behind a player to back up and Alexis Campbell reels that in. But anyway, Attleboro gets by 1 player, and the next Franklin defender is right there.
Somebody waiting.
Yeah. And again, Hawk Sports talking about Anderson in the middle of that back defensive line, her ability to read the game.
Yeah.
They weren't lying.
Got to get to that ball.
Oh, nice play.
Interesting combination.
Trying to keep it in the far side. That was Stromfors again with that play. Say one thing for Steve Santos and his Attleboro Lady Blue Bombardiers. You're not going to know how to hustle them.
Yeah.
Or in some cases, out physical them.
Right.
Dunley gets a rest, coming in as number 15. Oh, that's Kaylin Gray. So I gave Kaylin credit for something Bethany Alves did earlier. My apologies, Bethany. 15 minutes to go, first half. 2-0 Franklin.
Attleboro throw on the far side.
Anderson. Left side, long through ball to O'Connor.
She's on, if she can get to it.
She does, and she crossed. That was a great through ball by Ewald. In front, the shot is high, off the football, upright.
Right.
That means number 2 on this side of the field has to run after that.
No, they're going to send the far side. Guess it's hurt. Yeah.
Ned, and Attleboro's 3-0 victory over New Bedford, and again, Franklin, a much stronger program than New Bedford. Attleboro had such success moving the ball through the midfield with short give and goes, like 5 and 10 yard passes, the passer moving right away, getting the ball back. Do you suppose Franklin watched that tape?
Yeah, well, we heard that the Franklin Field Hockey watched the tape. You know,
of the Bishop Field game, yes.
Right, so I wonder people maybe pay some attention.
Ooh, beautiful half volley shot that is saved by Campbell. And let me get that number.
I don't know that she saved it or it went off the crossbar, but she might have touched it.
That was number 20 for the Panthers, Celine Hamad. What a beautiful athletic spin and kick at the same time. She got some power on that.
Oof.
Oh, and that's just wide of the net by Zudd, but the person who made that play was the other freshman, O'Connor. Well, it was either O'Connor or number 14, Greco, with that quick forward pass.
I think the Franklin player was looking for a foul, but didn't get it.
Yeah. Goaltenders don't get fouls called on them often.
No, I mean, if she went to kick it, she went down.
Great steal by Arnold. Arnold gets it over to Greco. Oh, and there's good defense for the Bombardiers.
Keep control. There we go. Good give and go, like we were talking about.
Durant started the play defensively. Zhang, long cross. That's going to lead to a whistle. A flying hip check by Ewald. Taking that hit was Jamie Davies. 12:35 to go, first half. You know, when you miss the first 10 minutes of the half looking for stuff in your briefcase, it's amazing how fast the game seems to go by.
But it didn't stop you talking.
Ask Carol, Ned. Nothing stops my talking. Or as my buddy John, well, let's get to this. Long through ball goes all the way through to a goal kick, as my buddy John Richards used to say in high school. Keep talking, Paul. That way we know you're not thinking. It's safer that way.
Good move by the official there to bring the ball in. Showing his soccer skills.
Yeah. That's John Martins. Inside 12 minutes to go in the first half. There's Anderson. Franklin stumbled for a bit, but they were bailed out by Matty Horton, number 7.
Good long ball.
Speaking of bailing out, there's Calderon for the Bombardiers. Now, there's a case she tried to touch pass to Stromfors. That might have been a case where just clearing the ball might have been the better tactic.
No, I think. Again, I don't know that too many of these have that skill. That's when you see the pros do that spin move.
Yeah.
But she may have been meaning to put it out and didn't kick it hard enough.
Okay. And again, we don't.
'Cause that's the only thing that would make,
Yeah. Calderon is a heck of a player, but and the game is so easy from the press box.
Right. Oh, easy.
Aggressive play on the far side. Don't let anyone tell you that soccer is not a contact sport.
Right. No, it definitely is.
Yeah.
It can make working as the official a little tougher because you've got to judge how much contact you want to go. You don't want it to get one-sided.
Let me just interrupt, Ned. Stromfors, outstanding play, making sure that was a throw-in, not a corner kick.
Right.
Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, yeah. No.
But no, you want to let them play, but you don't want to lose control of the game.
Right. And it also seems to, if it's very one-sided, they'll tend to control it down to try to keep some fairness. But so far, we've been seeing the officials in soccer letting them play. Yeah. Which is good.
Approaching 10 minutes to go for the Bombardiers. Hay clears it up to Davies. Knocked out of bounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, Franklin only has 11 players.
Yeah. We're having definite trouble getting out of our half now.
Davies to Zhang. And again, they can't counterattack because that pest Anderson is there. And Nora, I mean that as a compliment.
Good job.
That was a nice ball by number 15, the youngster Gray.
Attleboro ball.
Chance to put some pressure on late in the half. Here's the throw in by Gigi Sprovieri, and she had an assist against New Bedford. No, she had a goal against New Bedford, their third goal. Attleboro, a 3-0 win over New Bedford, 5-1 loss to Oliver Ames. And now it's the first time this season they've had their intended starting lineup without, of course, Olivia Cook on the pitch at the same time.
Good. That was short of the bench.
Ayala Santoro with a little help from Bridget Leo meeting the turf.
Right.
Nice job by Gigi Sprovieri. Nice job by Gray. But her pass goes astray. 8:30 to go first half. 2-0 Franklin. Sorry, folks, I just slurped into the microphone. Where's your Emily Post?
In your briefcase somewhere, right?
Yes, right, yeah, with a Leo to Horton.
Again, Franklin moving the ball down.
Hammond.
And look at that speed.
Yeah, there's Zub.
He's got the run.
Oh, nice cross. Who was that defensively who came in at the end? Is that Dunley or is that... Turn around. Oh, that was Santoro.
Oh.
Again, she usually is on the right side of the back line, but she came across to the left defensive side to make that play.
Do you think if we gave them some large numbers, they'd stick them on the front?
Well, later in the season, we get to know the girls just by how they move. But early on, it is tough for us, folks. We're not really this dumb. I mean, we're not winning any Emmy Awards, but we're better than that.
Well, it is amazing how often you're seeing the front of the player rather than the back.
Yeah.
Everybody puts big numbers on the back, but that isn't often what you're seeing.
Campbell, whoops, didn't keep track of that save there.
Yeah.
Unofficially, second save for Campbell.
Okay. Uncharacteristic. Franklin mistake, but then the line's there waiting for it.
And it just shows you the speed of this Franklin defense, because there were times in that New Bedford game where Attleboro put together 5, 6, 7, 8 passes in a row. And they're lucky to get 2 or 3 in a row against this Franklin defense. And it's like they're all psychic. They don't go where the ball is. They go where the ball is going to be.
Right.
Nice play in the far side. Zhang with a steal for the Bombardiers. But again, she tries to hit Gigi cutting through, but who's there first? Izzy Arnold, because she knew that's where the pass was going to go.
So interesting, the keeper felt she needed to put it off the side as defensive move. But we will take it.
Yep.
Throw in from deep in the territory.
Zhang's going to get a break, and again, it's a hot day, got over 80 degrees, and on these new Techno Turf fields, they really, really, really hold the heat. Whoops. Trying to see who that is hustling. Ball knocked out by number 11 for Franklin Leo. But who was the player? Oh, that was Al's. They got it away from the sophomore midi.
Right.
Leo but knocks it away.
Oh.
Calderon pressured by Zub. Pass goes astray. Number 10 for Franklin, Barca with the steal, but the work of Attleboro Santoro doesn't allow her to take advantage of it.
Well, but it gets the ball back to midfield, though.
Yep.
They're not having to
There we
defend
go.
it close.
Sorry, Ned didn't mean to talk over. That was Gray stepping into the passing
yes.
lane, something we've seen the team in white do most of today.
Right.
Alves. Dunley. And for Attleboro, if you want to start having more control in the midfield, a good plan might be get the ball to number 20 more.
Right.
And I know Emily's back, Ned, but I'm seeing a little bit of a limp in her step. I don't think she's 100% over the ankle injury yet.
And she definitely can't be 100% used to playing with people again.
Yeah.
Again,
that pass was a little bit ahead of her. In her best days, she catches up to that ball.
they say even in normal, if you've had a full, practice time and everything, this is early in the season. If you've lost a week or two to injury, you're not as comfortable with your teammates as you might be.
Set piece opportunity, and Dunley, she did come in late in the second half of the New Bedford game. Coach Santos just wanted her to get a few minutes. Right. And in her first 2 minutes on the pitch, she had a beautiful through ball pass that just missed connecting, and about 12 seconds after that had a great steal.
Yeah.
And then she made one sliding tackle, and Coach Santos thought, okay, I don't want to get her hurt in a game where we have a 3-0 lead. You made your point.
You want to play, but these we're subbing.
Yes, and two-person wall, so this is going to be 30 yards out from the right wing, and it's going to be Kaylin Gray, the junior midfielder on the right side, as we're inside 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go. save by the sophomore Welch. Unofficially her second.
He might have missed something there because both officials were writing something down. I didn't see a card, but maybe, or maybe a warning.
Nice work by Ayala Satoro. Alves crosses the ball over to Stromfors. Stromfors, I think that's Hay. Yep.
Right.
Stromfors is there. Backs down from no one.
Back to the
Yep.
Franklin keeper.
Who's got to use a foot? Pressed by Davies. Again, they're going to be, Attleboro 5-5-5 last year. It's been a long time since they've made the playoffs, and we've seen them outskilled over the last few years. We've seen them win games. We've seen them lose games. I've never once seen them out-hustled.
No. Both sides are really showing hustle here, and I think the edge a little bit is going to Franklin,
Yeah,
but not because Attleboro isn't trying.
yeah.
And I think Franklin's got a couple of slightly faster people on attack
Oh, yeah.
than this case.
But I remember Joshua Smith, who 2 or 3 years ago was a captain for the Attleboro's boys team, and his father is the girls' coach over in Mansfield. And he made the comment to me once, you may beat Attleboro, but you're not going to outwork them.
All right. Well, we're into 2 minutes or less to go. Secret time.
Super secret mystery time. Sorry, folks. Got a little carried away, Ned.
Wrong month. Wrong
Yes.
month. Attleboro is working the ball, but being closed down. Just any Attleboro player with the ball's got 2 white shirts on her.
Santoro tries to
At
pass
least.
that to Gray. Broken up by Anderson to the speedster Zudd.
Right.
Crossing the field well to Hamad. I believe that was Leo getting it up to the freshman O'Connor. Broken up by Gigi and then taken back by O'Connor. And look at O'Connor pointing to where she wants to. Oh, she expected the give and go. But her teammate, number 22, Lily DeForge,
Right.
you know what that tells me? Someone else plays to her left in her club league. But Lily did her job defensively. Oh, I didn't know you wanted me to play offense, too, Kelly.
Yeah.
I have such mixed feelings about the club teams.
Yeah, it's a way to build skills. But
Umpire told me a story before a softball game this year that, oh, wait a minute. Well, wait.
That's what the-
Davies, here comes Davies, taken down from behind.
definitely.
Hard foul, and I don't have number 4 in my program. Oh, that's not number 4. That's 9. That looks like a rare mistake by Chloe Anderson. But anyway, they had the varsity softball game, then they had the JV game, and they had to call it in the 5th inning because 4 players for one of the high school teams were leaving their JV high school game to go to a club team practice.
That's actually against NIA rules. They're ineligible after that.
That's a problem. And this wall, good job by the official on that side, John Martin's getting the wall back. Again, 4 players is the maximum you can have in a wall now, although Nicole Anderson's trying to sneak in there.
No, I don't think that's true.
Someone told me that before
You're
this.
wrong. If you have more than 3,
Anderson knocks up to head that ball away
into the keeper.
to the keeper, Rachel
I was going
Welch.
to say, it's got to be about out of time.
And that is the end of the first half. Franklin with a 2-goal burst in the 30th and 32nd minute. A goal by the freshman Kelly O'Connor, and then just over 2 minutes later, a goal by the speedy sophomore Anya Zub for that 2-0 lead. And Ned, impressions?
Unfortunately, Franklin is outworking Attleboro. Attleboro's working hard. Franklin's got a little bit more skill. I think it has a bit more luck in some of the midfield movements. That the balls have been going where they wanted them to go, and
Yep.
Attleboro has not. This doesn't look like quite the same Attleboro team as we watched last week. Something they're either just not working quite as well together.
Well, I think
Could be Franklin.
I was going to say, Ned, I think the number one factor in that is the team in white. We'll be right back after this on AACS 15 Sports.
L&J Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day, beginning at 8 a.m., L&J has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-service bays to full detailing service and hand sanitizer for your personal needs. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljcarwash.com. Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com. W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
As part of Attleboro's Big Read programming, the Attleboro Arts Museum is hosting Honoring, an exhibit inspired by Joy Harjo's An American Sunrise, from Saturday, September 18th through Saturday, September 25th. Using a range of art disciplines, the exhibit will present interpretation of Harjo's poem alongside reflections of individuals that kept populations going during the coronavirus pandemic. An exhibit reception will take place on Saturday, September 18th from 2 to 4 p.m. in the museum's Otmar Gallery. Gallery hours for the exhibit will be Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m.
Funding for this station is provided by Fisherman's 3 Restaurant. Have a craving for fried or broiled seafood but don't have time to drive to the Cape? The Fisherman's 3 Restaurant, located at 411 Old Colony Road in Norton, has shrimp, scrod, and lobster made to order. Their seafood arrives daily from the ocean to your table with other menu options available. They're normally open every day, but now have special COVID hours of Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. for takeout or sit down. They're also currently hiring. For more information or to order, you can call 508-222-8090.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
As part of Attleboro's NEA Big Read programming, the Attleboro Library will host a Native American Literature panel discussion on October 7th from 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. Panelists Dr. Bridget Arrow, Linda Coombs, and Megan Witherall will discuss with moderator Kathy Hickman what constitutes authentic Native American literature and address some of the myths, stereotypes, and historical inaccuracies that persist. They will also recommend exceptional books and reading material for all ages and in a variety of genres. The panel discussion will take place in the library's marble lobby.
We're at halftime of the Attleboro-Franklin girls softball game here at Tozer Cassidy Field in Attleboro. The Lady Panthers with a 2-0 lead over Attleboro. The first goal scored by freshman Kelly O'Connor. Apologies to Panther fans. Did not see who got that assist. Second goal unassisted after a steal and drive to the net by Anya Zub. First goal was in the 31st minute. Second goal was in the 33rd minute. 2-0 Franklin. We'll be back with second half action in a few moments here on AACS 15 Sports.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 26 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers. From oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks, Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545 or at claudinosautorepair.com.
As part of Attleboro's on September 16th from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m., the Old Colony History Museum in Taunton will host a lecture by Natalie Steinhauer, research coordinator from Bee Informed Partnership. Natalie will share her knowledge on pesticides and their impact on honeybees. The audience will learn what a pesticide is, the diversity of products that fall under this term, and how they impact honeybee populations. Seating is on a first-come, first-served basis, but the audience can also attend via a Zoom link available through the museum. To contact the museum for the Zoom link, email them at info@oldcolonyhistorymuseum.org.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Sweet strawberry icing. You were strolling along in goodwill when just past that mid-century side table and denim jacket you spotted them, nestled in their display case. Miniature donut earrings. Oh, yes! Yes! Your favorite half-breakfast pastry, half-all-day dessert food, made into your favorite form of ear candy. Oh, my. Those bejeweled sprinkles have satisfied some unknown hunger within you. Shh. Do you smell that? That's the sugary scent of shopping success. For this is Goodwill. And with every item you buy, you fund local job training and more. So go forth. Bring home those donut earrings. And bring home so much good to your community. Goodwill. Bring good home. Brought to you by Goodwill and the Ad Council.
Welcome back for second half action as the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers trailing the Franklin Lady Panthers 2-0. Let's get this right. It's the Attleboro football team that's on the far side of the field behind the Attleboro bench supporting their fellow Bombardier athletes. We thought it was the boys soccer team last time. We were wrong.
Well, the few times we've ever been wrong.
Yes, but they provided some great enthusiastic support to the girls in that New Bedford win. Let's hope their enthusiasm is contagious again today.
They may be a bit tired. I think they've had practice now. It's maybe before practice. But it's really nice to see them there.
Yes. And again, they even did a double ACS chant for us, but we were in commercial. Rolls all the way through to the sophomore goaltender for Franklin, Rachel Welsh.
And the sun has dropped down to cause trouble for all sorts of people here.
Yeah. He'll be behind the trees shortly. Emily Dunley, who again, I don't think is 100% with that ankle, but she just made the play there. Nice pass to Zhang.
Okay.
Zhang with a through ball. And Welsh beats Davies to the spot. Exercises her bowling technique and rolls it to the left.
Well, once you kick the ball out, it becomes a 50-50 ball if you try like that half-field punt. And rolling it means you're under control and goes up that way.
Mark LaFontaine, a.k.a. Mr. Blue Pride, is listening attentively. Apparently, I welcomed us back for the second half of the softball game.
Oh,
Good point. The lack of baseball bats should have told me, or softball bats, that it's soccer we're watching.
right.
Much bigger ball.
I don't know. Softball's pretty big.
Not as big as that soccer ball. Nice play by Stromfors. Attleboro can't keep it in, though. Bombardiers heading right to left in this half.
Attleboro ball. Like
Yep.
proper.
Zhang
Yeah, just
off the knee of Santoro. Oh, no, that was Dunley. John Martin's the referee on this side. He tried to share a laugh with Lily DeForge. Lily's, she's too serious.
doesn't know you got to humor the official, regardless
Really?
of what he says.
Exactly. You at least, fake a laugh there.
Yeah, right.
Oh, nice touch passing. That's Riley Fitzpatrick.
I don't know if you don't agree. A joke's funny. Is that dissent?
Really? If the guy holding the cards tells a joke, you laugh. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's Gene Stewart on this side. Gene Stewart, I know. He's actually funny. His jokes are funny. He makes me laugh before every game. I don't mean to criticize Lily DeForge for Franklin, but come on.
It's a push.
Yep.
Attleboro ball.
Zhang gives the Bombardiers about 8 extra yards there.
Yeah.
Alves doing the right thing, moves it back, and Calderon will restart.
No, she moved it back 4 yards.
Yeah. Olivia tries to get it down to Davies.
Oh,
And that tremendous Franklin defense is there again.
but does just the safe move out. And then
That time it was Riley Lorenzo on D. Here comes Stromfors. And a lot of Attleboro throws in this game have ended up on the feet of players in white,
Right.
unfortunately. And nice pressure applied that time by Hamad.
Attleboro player not giving up. Chased around that whole semicircle.
Santoro. Calderon chasing the ball back, has Stromfors with her, but she'll go to the goaltender, Campbell. Campbell kicks it out. Zhang heads it ahead to herself,
Nice move. Nice move.
trying to get past the Panther with no sense of humor, Lily DeForge. I'm sorry, Lily. We'll lay off, I'm sure. Oh, funny. Bethany Alves, the sophomore, right. Oh, and Hay is taken down. That was Izzy Arnold with a foul there.
I think that was a defensive. You're about to run me down foul.
Yeah.
You know, please don't hurt me.
Inside 36 minutes to go. Here comes the free kick from a long way out.
Oh, nice kick.
Welsh with her first save of the second half. She unofficially has 3 in the game. Campbell for the Bombardiers has 2. Steve Santos, the head coach for the Bombardiers. I think it is 9th year. Mike Thornton, one of the assistant coaches. Matt Rodriguez, the JV coach. Former captain of this Bombardier team. And Karen Pereira is the freshman coach. Nice work by Stromfors and Calderon together. And when you realize how good Calderon is back there in
Right.
Stromfors, and you see that Nicole Anderson, for wearing number 9 for Franklin, she's just a
handball.
little bit taller and reads the game well. I mean, and if you're a better defender than Olivia Calderon, oh my God, how good are you?
Oh, yeah. All that is a handball.
Yeah. Coming through a little aggressively from the
Right.
side was Riley Lorenzo. That was a bit of a touch call.
I think maybe they're trying to make sure things don't
Yep.
degenerate here. Maybe. Oh, way back there. Something.
Okay, so I missed what the call
Yeah.
was.
Well, there was a.
Yep. Okay, my apologies
Push
to
type thing.
Riley Lorenzo. That call had nothing to do with you.
There, I think.
Trying to pop it up. Oh, heading it forward, but wide was Davies after Gray lofted the ball up in the air.
That's a tough skill with the ball that high.
Yep.
To redirect it.
2-0 Franklin inside 34 minutes to go.
Franklin's not hurrying. Are we subbing? Oh, we're just not hurrying.
Well, would you?
There are rules, totally unenforced, but
Gray keeps the ball down for the Bombardiers. Here comes Davies. Forced off the ball by Bridget Leo. Steal on the backside. Steal right back, and I think that's Barca.
well, that was a good move, unfortunately.
No, that's number 18. That's not Barca. That's Kelly O'Connor. Ned, you were trying to say at halftime that you don't think O'Connor's any good. You think she's just wicked lucky. I think you're wrong.
Well,
Ned didn't say that, folks, obviously.
not quite that much. I think Franklin has a bit more luck than Attleboro in this game, but part of that's self-generated.
Yes, exactly, I think.
Yeah.
And the Revolution broadcasts, their broadcast team, they talk a lot about the second touches.
Right.
And in terms of second touches, Franklin has won those balls more often. You know, after a turnover or after a throw-in or a set piece.
Right.
Here we come. 2-on-1, long shot. Oh, a long pass. Too far out ahead. That was
Yeah, I believe
Zub.
that was an attempt at a cross rather than a shot.
Right, Zub with the pass. Great idea, but too far out, and I'm trying to see the number. I think that was Haddad with her.
Probably the camera didn't show, but our ball girl on this side just showed significant skills kicking in the ball. Beautiful pass to the keeper.
But the second touch, meaning, you know, after a throw-in or a set piece or right here, a goal kick.
And who gets that second thing?
Exactly. There's the first touch, and who's going to come up with the second touch? It's been the team in white a lot. And there it is. Hey, girls, way to make us look like we know what we're talking about.
Well, no, actually, it was a third touch that time, but
2-0 Franklin. 31:40 to go, second half.
they just, Franklin is getting to balls. And then it's an Attleboro throw. But unfortunately, we're down in the Attleboro end.
Staring into the sun.
Yeah.
Couple weeks, and we see beautiful foliage on those trees over there.
If the sun's not blinding us, yes.
Gets it into Alves. Stepping into the passing lane, Riley Lorenzo. And there's Leo.
Again, is she going to keep it in? Yes, she does.
O'Connor. Long strides. Gets to the right foot. Shoots. Save!
Great positioning. Great positioning.
Red pen save for Campbell. But the way coming along that touch line, using her left foot to get the ball in perfect shooting position for her right leg. Nice work by Santoro, but again, backing it up as another Franklin player to dump it in. Oh, that's number 13. Excuse me, that wasn't it. That's Riley Fitzpatrick.
Offside call.
Okay.
We suddenly stopped. Let's see. Boy, the keeper was being lackadaisical about that save.
Yeah. Calderon got a lot of that one.
With our headphones on, it's hard to hear the whistle here.
Strom Forrest extends, tips the ball away, but counterattacking is Ewald. No, that's O'Connor again. High shot over the net as she throws her hands to her head. Goal kick with inside a half hour to go.
Look at that. We have a highly paid ball person.
That's the referee.
Yeah.
John Martin's on that side.
That's what I mean. A lot of them wouldn't bother doing that.
Yeah.
Shows he doesn't take himself too seriously.
Yes. Alexis Campbell, junior goalkeeper. Right wing. Ooh! There's a collision.
Yeah, play on.
Yeah, chest to chest.
Almost looked like forehead to forehead.
Yeah, that was O'Connor and Santoro.
Two sets of play-ons.
Yeah. Davies tries to steal it, does steal it for a moment, but Riley Lorenzo gets it back. And there's Santoro. No worse the wear after her collision with O'Connor.
Stayed in over there. I think the coaches did not agree that should have been a play on.
Yeah. Again, Attleboro coached by Steve Santos. Whoops.
Hello.
Oh, there we go. Franklin being coached by interim coach Jody Klein.
The sub going on. I think the play should move down to attacking the Franklin end so we don't have to look into the sun. You know? Are they not being considerate of us here?
Coming in, number 23 for the Bombardiers, Zoe Johnson-Kiff, who I believe so to speak. Calderon will take the free kick. Didn't get everything on that one, unfortunately. Hamad breaks it up. But stopping the counterattack was Santoro. Back to Stromfors, back to Campbell. Can't handle it.
Yeah.
So she has to kick it out. Knocked forward by DeForge. There's Fitzpatrick inside. Calderon knocks it away. Dunley. Dunley gets the pass off to... Is that Santoro? Yes, it is. But it's taken away.
Franklin is continuing to very aggressively go after that ball.
O'Connor. Every ball. Nice move. Right foot spinning in front, just missing the header. And is that number 13, Fitzpatrick? Just missing the header, but what a beautiful cross by O'Connor.
Yes. Need a taller receiver, taller player.
And that was Riley Fitzpatrick.
Another sub.
Yep. So that's Kaylin Gray gets a break, and coming in, number 17, Ashley Hay. Hay reads that well. Keeps the ball away from DeForge. Dunley with a quick touch to Alves. Alves going the long pass to the right. Who's that?
Yeah, so they got pushed in the back. So they called a foul.
Allison Rebello is in. On that far side. Approaching 26 minutes to go, 2-0 Panthers. Again, Attleboro 5 wins, 5 losses, 5 ties last year. Franklin 6-4-2.
Ooh, what a ball, what a ball.
Wow. Long shot, save.
Right.
That was Dunley with a shot.
And the keeper did not collapse to the ground.
Yeah. That's the 4th save of the game for the sophomore goaltender Rachel Walsh.
And had herself well positioned, anticipating something from that side.
Yep. #21, Chloe Stavely. Now there's the short touch passing we saw Attleboro do so well against New Bedford.
Right.
Outstanding possession, and they're spreading the field out, Ned, which at this level you don't see a whole lot.
No.
Offside.
Offside, yep.
Inside 25 minutes to go. Stromfors to Kang. Ayala Santoro. Woof. There's some aggressive work by Rebello.
Play on.
Uh-oh. Oh, gosh. That's
She's not moving.
Ayala Santoro, who's limping but still in it. Flying down the left wing, O'Connor broken up by Olivia Calderon, one of the Attleboro captains.
It stood around.
Yes, along with Emily Dunley. Both of them can play on my team anytime, Ned.
Right. We just subbed.
It's 6:38. Sunset is 20 minutes away, 6:58.
Except it's a high horizon with all those trees.
Yeah.
They haven't turned the lights on, so we...
Fitzpatrick tries to shield the ball away from the attacking Allison Hay. And there goes Lily DeForge inbounding. Intercepted by Kang.
Right off of a Foxborough.
But they can't
Franklin
make the
foot.
And they can't make the second pass again. It's like when Attleboro does gain possession, the Franklin defense knows where they're going to go next. Calderon tracks it down, tips it out, allows them to reset.
Never a bad move when you have no defenders to help you there.
Yeah.
No fellow teammates.
Calderon certainly put enough oomph into that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was the. Well, what we won't.
You can see the way she shrugged her shoulders.
I don't-
Oops, didn't mean to do that.
I don't think that's quite where she meant to put it. Oh, she's down. Okay.
Oops, sorry, Ned. Ella Stromfors.
Okay, short kick, stay in control.
Broken up.
Waited too long.
Santoro trying to control that. That's Tori Carmagani, number 25 in the white, getting some minutes up top. And I want to thank Emily Riley, who hand-wrote the Franklin program for me, for making Carmagiani's name easy enough to read.
Did you carefully find someone who had good handwriting?
Ned, I was rushing around so much I didn't have a choice. She was happy, though. There was a purple ink on my 4-color pen.
Okay.
And that's the color she chose to make the program. Long through ball, Stromfors is there. Told you in the first minute of the game when she broke up a play, it wouldn't be the last time we said that. No, again, it's early in the season, Ned, but we might see a defensive back line as good as Franklin's. I can't imagine seeing one better.
Yeah, they're in control here.
Tipped forward.
It's down there.
Save again. 4th save by Alexis Campbell. And that was Carmagiani. Again, she coming in as a late sub. 2 of the 4 shots on goal for Franklin. 2 of the 6, excuse me. Lily DeForge gets to the spot first. Pass outside. Fitzpatrick across. Pass Campbell. Tipped. And Calderon is there. Shields off DeForge. Out of bound goal kick.
Save the goal.
Yep.
Definitely save the goal.
Approaching 21 minutes to go.
They called it a corner. A little confusion
wow,
there.
okay.
Little confusion. But that's all right.
Yep.
Save that goal. That looked like a certain goal.
Just the second corner kick of the game. Some of the ladies now kind of bending over
Yeah, I think people are starting to tire.
because the temperature's cooled off, but the wind has stopped.
Yeah.
Trying to control that is Lily DeForge.
Offside.
Yeah.
Come on. Kicking the ball into somebody else. Official.
Excuse me. Fitzpatrick.
We can argue it's a mistake.
Yeah. Panthers will be looking to use speed of the forward line to create chances. We've seen speed not just in the forward line, everywhere.
Yeah.
Tipped forward, Campbell beats Carmagiani to the ball. Oh. Wow. That was a case of, again, number 9 there, Nora Anderson. She's been one of the best players on the field, but that wasn't Marcus of Queensbury rules. She ran right through the Attleboro play. And again, look at her strength and her size there, getting up to head that ball over Davies. That play was a hard legal play. The first one, I don't know.
Well, they did call a foul. It's a question of what level it should have been.
Yeah.
The crowd clearly thought it should have been a yellow. I'm not sure I disagree with that.
Here comes Franklin. Long pass by Hamad. Trying to track that down. Fitzpatrick, quick cross. 5th save of the game for Campbell.
Campbell, good positioning. She moved herself over where it's likely to come. Cut down the angle.
Inside 19 minutes to go. Whoops.
Oh, Yeah.
There's that bouncy turf.
I almost said, well, should I hit that with my hand or not?
Yes, that one over Bethany Alves, the midfielder, and who bailed her out? Calderon. Oh, nice move on the far side by Davies.
Oh,
Taken away.
right. Good interception.
And that was one of the midfielders, number 21, Chloe Stavely, dropping back to help out the defenders. That led to that steal. Boy, they cover a lot of ground. Couple of subs for the Bombardiers. Coming back in is number 15, Kaylin Gray. And I didn't see the other one, but it might be Angelique Duran. Whoops, I was just going to say Attleboro connects 3 consecutive passes for the first time in a while, but the third one missed.
Oops.
Ooh, Calderon. Good, good, good. She's okay.
Lost
She
her
pops
footing,
up quickly. And O'Connor, no surprise, the left wing for Franklin. Boy, can she fly. Davies.
Well, the sun is clearly set, so it's getting a little dark.
Well, pass was knocked away, but it went back to Davies. That time, that was just a clean, hard play. That was a sliding, clean tackle by Nicole Anderson. Davies going really hard, and she might be hurt. Just an unfortunate play. And Coach Santos is going to, well, no, he is going to keep her in. Whoops. Goes the wrong way off Calderon. Said right to the Franklin coach. There she is. Oh, well, she's got that big brace on her left leg, but come on, Jody Klein. With some effort, you could have gotten to that. You just got to want it bad enough.
Right.
You know, there's some coaches you talk to before the game, Ned, and they're like, they're tense, they're into it, they're all intense. And then you have coaches like Jody Klein who, offsides.
Yep.
Who, obviously the game means a lot to her. She knows how to teach the game. But you were talking earlier about someone that doesn't take themselves too seriously. You know, willing to, exchange a laugh with you before the game. It is a game, after all. Calderon. I could also tell by her demeanor, there are times when, I bet she does raise her voice. But not pregame.
You got to know how to read your team.
Yeah.
And women's teams especially, it's a camaraderie thing.
Yeah, back pass to Campbell. Campbell gets a lot on that.
Ooh.
Out near midfield.
Ooh.
Davies with the back of her head, and the football team like that one behind the Attleboro bench. But again, Ned, they try to put together the fourth pass, and there's that Franklin defense.
They just swarm right on things.
Yeah. Knocked down by Gray. And then Gray knocked down. Oh, sorry, that was Alves who was knocked down. Beautiful use of her body by Hamad to keep Gray away from that ball, and Franklin will try to counter. Excuse me. Headed forward by Calderon. Headed forward by Alves.
Like a little bit rough play going on.
Onside by Hamad. She's going to have a chance. Campbell comes out, gets there first.
Gutsy move by the keeper.
Fourth save of the half, 6 of the game. And Stromfors did not give up in the play along with Calderon.
Right. I was worried she was going to try to go down to get it, but she did not, which is the sensible thing.
Yeah.
No point in getting your head in the way of those feet.
And when Campbell did decide to move forward towards the attacker, she went full speed. That's the kind of thing you can't.
Right.
You can't half speed that. If you're going to commit and go forward, it's going to be all out.
Go get it.
Yeah. Teeth be damned. Dead.
Well, they are all wearing mouth guards, but not helmets. And that's the.
Madison Brown, who's now at former Attleboro goalie, who's now at Framingham State playing goalie up there. I think she might have set the Attleboro all-time record for a female goalie tasting shoe leather in one season. Approaching 14 minutes to go. No, Maddie, woof, she would. And another new player coming in for Franklin on the far side. Number 15, That's Anna Grosso. I was tiny. Whoops, trip.
Yeah, that was a trip.
I was tiny as a freshman in high school, 4'11", 91 pounds. And number 15 in the far side, Anna Grosso. I think she might have been one of the few girls in the school I could have looked eye to eye at. Tiny little thing, but obviously athletic enough to be in a Franklin varsity soccer team.
Right.
Showing some quickness there, but she was out of bounds. Throwing it in will be Santoro. All right, so Ned, let's say that you had Coach Steve Santos' ear and assistant coach Mike Thornton. What would you recommend they work on at the next practice?
I think they need to go back to perfecting this short passing. That worked. It isn't working today.
Yeah.
Long passes have the tendency to be taken by the other team. You know, because it's harder to do an accurate long one than a short one. It gives time for people to move to it.
Yeah. And again, Franklin, I mean, they're no slouches. They started off the season last year with a string of shutouts, ended the season with clean sheets, meaning shutouts, in 11 of their last 12 games, and then were knocked off in extra time by Oliver Ames in the first round of the Hawk Cup.
Yeah, no, so, I was going to say this passing, the fact their passing doesn't look as good is not just because they're not passing well. It's because Franklin is making them make mistakes, I think. Pressuring.
Emily Dunley is back in, and I'm sure if you asked her if she's 100%, she'd say, oh, sure, but there is definitely well, it's not an even gauge. She's favoring one of her legs, and she is an outstanding player. And unfortunately, we haven't been able to see all her abilities today. Because if you're not going to be 100%, Franklin's not the team
not the
to be
team
not
you're
100% against. But against, Steve Santos, he'd have to strap her down on the bench to keep her out of there. Oh, coming through. Long shot by DeForge. That's going to be wide. Campbell lets it go. And 11 and a half minutes left. And it'll be a goal kick for Alexis.
Franklin doesn't seem to be tiring here. They're still moving well to the ball.
Yeah.
And again, Attleboro is having a lot of trouble penetrating past halfway. Which means they're just constantly being backed up on defense.
Yeah. But to finish the point, Ned, about the short passing game. Oh, and there's a nice play by Davies. A give and go with Gray.
See?
But they can't get that third or fourth complete pass. Gray wanted a foul, and you know what?
I think she should have had it.
Yeah, I think in a 0-0 game in the first half that is called. I think now with 10 minutes left. Oh, beautiful cross, but the shot is high. Great cross by Fitzpatrick, and Haddad. She could have afforded to take another half second there.
Yeah, I think that's a case of eyes getting big.
Yeah.
And a little bit of a lean back, and that tends to make you shoot it over.
But to finally, in the third attempt of finishing the thought on that short passing game, as good as Franklin has been, again, and Coach Steve Santos has forgotten more about soccer than I know, but what we haven't seen as much of is the passer moving as soon as they pass it on the give and goes. Because the person who passed the ball is, in many cases, the one most likely to be open for the next pass.
And I think they're also not as likely giving up and giving each other some help. Like, okay, yes, we'll let it go off the end.
Stromfors aggressive first, then Fitzpatrick pushes back, and then Ellis says, oh, you want my A game? Okay. And then finish with the final.
This is going off the end whether you wanted it or not.
Yes. Oh, you think that was a push?
Yeah.
9.5 minutes to go.
Now, part of the short passing game is people getting in a position to pass it to it. And so they've got to both them kick around and other people sometimes come and get close. And too often it seems to be it's a white shirt that's close here, not a blue shirt.
Oh, nice play by Gray. Gray trying to loop it up to Jamie Davies, who's limping, and she takes another hard hit. But that ball is ahead to Casey Parker. Parker with a back pass to Gigi. And broken up on the back line. Should I mention Nicole Anderson was involved in that?
Do you need to?
You know, Davies, number 7 in the blue, if you set up a brick wall at the 15-yard line, she'd still run through it.
Right.
She's taking some hard hits today.
That's Attleboro through, I think.
Approaching 8.5 minutes to go.
Nice deep throw. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
it's 2 people. Now what?
Corner
Corner.
kick, I
It's a
think.
corner.
Yeah, Anastasia, I think, was chasing down that ball, and that's Attleboro's first corner kick of the game. Who's taking this? Okay, there's no shot
No hope.
with reading those numbers. Oh, Casey Parker, thank you. Coach Dunley's eyes are better than mine. There's Dunley with a long shot on goal, saved by the sophomore Welsh, her 5th of the game. And there's an example of, there it is. There's an example of Emily being able to read the game as she was in the right spot there.
Yeah.
And again, right there.
Yep.
Ooh, Calderon moves up, almost got by. Boy, that was a nice play by Olivia. This is an Attleboro throwing as we approach 7 minutes to go. Nice header by Olivia.
Yeah, you get it down the ground.
Gray,
Oh,
Davies, cleared out of there by, go ahead, Ned, say it.
oops.
That was Nicole Anderson again.
Right.
Riley Lorenzo next to her now. Oh, nice touch pass there, but broken up.
Ooh.
Davies tried. Ooh! And that time it was Anderson tasting shoe leather. But a sporting play, the Attleboro, she kind of pulled back on that kick at the last minute. Ooh. Alves.
There you go.
Whoa, that takes a.
What do we call?
And that's the call by Jean Stewart. Again, shoulder to shoulder, hip to hip contact. They'll let go. You extend the arm or throw the elbow. That's getting a whistle.
Right.
And Attleboro battling to the end here as we approach 6 minutes to go. Many of the fans might think it over, but the ladies in blue don't. Kang. Gray tries to loft it in.
Right.
That's technically a shot on goal.
Right. I don't think it had a lot of chance, but it had nothing else to do with it. So give it a try.
Using her right hip to knock it forward to Gigi. Good work by Alves. Gigi putting the pressure on. Sprovieri.
Gave her play on.
Davies. Oh, nice move by Jamie. Oh, low post diving save. First red pen save of the day for Rachel Welsh. That's 5 shots on goal this half for the Bombardiers.
Right. And that was tremendous with that narrow angle just to almost squeak it in.
Yeah. Here's the football team on the corner kick cheering the Lady Bombardiers. Dunley with a long blast. Tipped wide by Campbell. What's the call? Oh, offside.
I guess an offside or a push. I'm not. It was good. Yeah, it's keeping his hand up, so offside.
Yeah.
I call the play though. She never touched it. She was close.
Welsh. Oh, nice play by Gray. Dunley. You know, since I made the comment that Emily hasn't been able to create today that as well as she usually does, she's made about 5 or 6 outstanding creative plays. That's the problem, Ned. I should have criticized her earlier.
Yes.
No, she's not.
Yes, we definitely really affect the game up here. We know that.
So number 22, Lily DeForge, goes out, and coming in is number 8, Katie Ewald, and the official on this side, Gene Stewart, is certainly hoping Ewald appreciates his jokes more than Lily did. That's very dark in that field right now.
Oh, yeah. And it's not. I'm sure they can see fine because they're close.
Yeah. Inside 4 minutes to go. Calderon, that's going to be a whistle.
Yeah.
This will be a free kick for Franklin. So for the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers, next on the docket Wednesday, I believe, they take on North Attleboro. It's a girls and boys doubleheader, and as far as I know, you got both of them, Ned. Haven't heard back from Coach Pereira.
Okay.
And Franklin will play Oliver Ames on September 17th.
So,
and on September 17th, that's the birthday of my friend John. You know, the one who said, keep talking,
Okay,
Paul.
Paul.
That way we know you're not thinking.
okay, so it is a goal kick. Trying to figure out what they were doing down here. We had a nice Franklin player go get the ball, who I think thought it was a corner.
Yeah.
Well, she might have just been getting the ball too, you know.
So Austin Ricketts, our cameraman up top, I'm sure has had to adjust the aperture or something to do with the lens opening as the light has slipped away dramatically here. So Austin Ricketts on camera. Peter Bray is running our graphics. Jim Jones, the engineer in charge. I'm Paul Healy along with Ned Rich, and we're going to get out of here as soon as we get the final buzzer. Both goals scored in this game in the 31st minute and 33rd minute for Franklin. The first Franklin goal, number 18, their dynamite freshman Kelly O'Connor. The second by the sophomore Anva Zub. Last year as a sophomore, Zub had 3 goals and 4 assists. Gets one early today, but again, Attleboro's defense, other than that 2.5 minute span, Ned.
This has been a lot more even game than that score shows, I think. You know,
Gigi, a nice play by Hayes.
Okay.
And again, Attleboro can't make that third and fourth pass, but that time because they were fouled.
Yeah, I was going to say, that time they had help in not making it.
We're in super secret mystery time now.
As I'm trying to say, I think this is a more even game than the 2-0 shows. So they have spent more time in Attleboro's end than Franklin's. However,
Kaylin Gray, whoops. And
he wants that one back.
Yeah. So Kaylin Gray, the most disappointed person as she mishit that. The second most disappointed, that poor ball girl who has to run all the way to Plainville to chase that down.
They put a fence to keep people out of the field here.
Attleboro will come out of this game with a record of 1 win and 2 losses. Franklin will move to 2-0. Oh, nice play by Gray.
Ooh. He got her nose, I think.
Yeah, that was Barca. Calderon making one final clear because that's what Calderon does. Stromfors, whoops, misses hitting Olivia. Now O'Connor's got a chance down the left wing. Shot wide of the net. And that shot was wide because of the hustle of Ella Stromfors. That's one thing you want to do when you're a defender. Make the offensive player shoot it
when they don't want to.
Yeah, shoot it before they want to, yeah. Ned, we had a doubleheader today. Fun working with you.
Yeah, it's not been as long a day as one might think. I wish there was more light out there so I could see.
And that's it. The game is over. Franklin 2, Attleboro nothing. Good day of high school competition as in the field hockey realm. Tied at 1 at the half, and then Franklin stretched their league unbeaten streak to 31 games in the Hockomock League with a 4-1 victory. And then in soccer, that 2-minute span late in the first half made it a 2-0 Franklin win here in the soccer pitch.
As I say, it was not that one-sided a game, though Franklin was clearly the better team, but not by a massive amount.
And there it is. All right, again, thanks to Austin Ricketts, our cameraman, Peter Bray on graphics, Jim Jones, the engineer in charge. There's Ned. I'd hug you, but we're in a pandemic. And I'm Paul Healy. Thank you so much for joining us on AACS 15 sports.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.